Hey ABC, it's Greeno. This is my entry for Aaron, Metal Theologian. It's 300 subs contest for the mustache. So, here you go. It's been a while since I've shaved everything off with the mustache. I do it every once in a while, maybe, I don't know, every 7-8 years, something like that. I've basically had a goatee since the late 80s. And I've only completely shaved everything off once, and that was probably about 9-10 years ago. Just totally freaked out the wife. It was actually funny. Shaved after work Friday, I think it was. Wife was taking a nap. Went in, woke her up, and said, "Hey, you want to go grab some dinner?" And she was completely freaked out. What the hell did you do? Anyways, there you go, Aaron. This is my entry. So, don't know how long it'll last. Definitely trying to grow it back. My chin is cold. Seriously. Alright, along with the entry to Aaron's contest, which, by the way, if you've never checked out Aaron's channel, why not? What the hell's wrong, man? You're missing a killer channel. The guy shows amazing metal, but also reggae, jazz. Just, you never know what he's going to show. And it's always not your typical stuff. You're going to see something on there you've never heard of, or, you know, only heard of but never seen anybody show, or something like that. It's just, he's always showing crazy stuff. So go check him out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do an update too, and show a few things on. Got this thing rolling. I was playing in the background. Most of this is stuff I've actually just pulled out. Might be a couple of new things in here. But I've just been kind of pulling some stuff off the shelves here lately, actually. The last couple of days. What's spinning is Uriah Heep. Very heavy, very humble. The debut. This is the UK cover. And this is actually reissued from '86 on Castle. Killer album. Just, definitely getting a 70s hard rock thing going again, and I kind of talk about that here towards the end of this video. Also pulled this out, haven't heard this forever. Amnesia, Unknown Entry, or Unknown Entity. UK thrash band from '91 on Major Records. I think this was their only release. Very cool. I didn't know this band back in the day. This was something I've found in the last 10-15 years or so. Alright, up next, again, another one just kind of pulled out. Angel Witch, Screaming and Bleeding. And this is mid-80s Angel Witch. It's on Killer Watt. Very different from the earlier New Wave British heavy metal sounding Angel Witch. I think they had come to America at this time. One or two of them, and carried on. Not a bad album. I mean, you know, they're much more trying to fit in now on this album than kind of lead like they were on the debut. But still, you know, solid album. Their newest album, which I can't remember the title of off the top of my head, is fantastic. Came out a couple years ago. If you haven't heard that, check it out. It's very good. Had this for a while and finally spun it. Picked this up, I think, last year when I was up around Chicago. It's Kings of Metal, Volume Number 6, Iron Maiden. And I've never seen another volume. If anybody has, please show it. It says the Soundhouse tapes on it. I think one of the songs from well, there's some Friday Rock Show stuff from the BBC. Yeah, and a song from Metal for Mothers, the New Wave British Heavy Metal comp. And like I say, it's just a bootleg basically, but it sounds great. Definitely cool. Happy to have this for the Maiden collection. Heathen Set Me Free 12-inch. This also has his Goblin's Blade. Yep. And it's on Combat. Original 12-inch. And Heathen were just, I love this band. Especially the first album. Just killer Bay Area thrash. Grabbed this a while back when it came out, waiting on their new album. I think they're recording now. It's a Person. God, I keep saying Pulson for some reason. Person. Female singer. I've shown their debut, which is killer. They're kind of like a psychedelic 70s, touches of hard rock in it. And this is just an EP with 4 songs on it. Cool stuff. The production's not really good vocally on this album, or on this EP for some reason. The debut is fantastic, but the vocals are a little squashed, and actually a couple places distorted. But this is what it is. It's an import. Moving on from metal hard rock. Like I said, I've been kind of checking out some funk and that kind of thing lately, and I grabbed this new it's a reissue compilation, I guess. I don't even know if you say a reissue. A lot of unreleased stuff and some singles, different versions of singles. Dyke and the Blazers, We Got More Soul. This is very interesting, story-wise, behind this. Never ever heard of this dude. Active from like 65 through 71, and this is like James Brown kind of stuff. From Buffalo originally, went to Phoenix with another band, ended up getting trapped there. He couldn't afford to, band fell apart, couldn't afford to go back to Buffalo. Put this thing together, and it kind of took off for him. This is a 2 LP set. It came out in 2007 on BGP. But amazing stuff. Band, yeah, they recorded singles and 1 album, and that was it. Sorry, phone blowing up. And basically, he was trying to keep it going and got murdered on a street corner in Buffalo, I believe, back in Buffalo. Either Phoenix or Buffalo, I can't remember. Some say it was over a drug deal. You know, the guy that shot him got off, saying it was, you know, he was trying to protect himself and all that, but whatever. But just interesting. I'd never heard of this dude. Excuse me. Killer stuff. Alright, this I haven't spun yet. It just happened to be in the pile when I picked it up, so I'll go ahead and show it. It's a Jimmy Castro bunch. But of course, Taylor picked this up because of Grown Man Record Night. They're spinning this all the time, showing it. Found it in a shop for $3. So I grabbed it. Cover's still in shrink, and it's like near mint. Vinyl's not real bad. It's got scuffs on it, but it looks like it should play fine. It's on Atlantic. Nice old inner sleeve. Atlantic Soul. Alright, sorry, phone call. Next, this is another dollar find, couple dollars. Sun Over the Universe. And this is 80, I think, around in there. So this is definitely more of that soul, funk, dance kind of stuff. Couple songs, not too bad. And like I say, it was a cheap find. Here's the inner sleeve. They got like a sci-fi kind of thing going. These guys were from Dayton, Ohio, which, looking this band up, I find out Dayton had a big funk scene in the 70s. Like Ohio Players, crap, I won't be able to remember any of the other ones. These guys, I don't know, there's like 5 or 6 more bands that charted and all come out of Dayton. Just ordered an album by this guy, talking to Aaron actually. He showed the cover to me and I found it, went ahead and ordered it, and then come across this. I haven't got the one I ordered yet, should be here soon. Brother Jack McDuff, Tobacco Road. This is an original mono on Atlantic. Just killer. That soul jazz, I guess call it. Organ jazz, just killer. Love this. Can't wait to get the other album. Alright, next, Atomic Rooster, made in England. What was this, like their third, fourth album, something like that? On Atlantic, US Press. Cool band. I got other stuff by them, and yeah, I didn't have this, came across it. Wasn't real cheap. 14 one. I think I probably paid 11 or 12 maybe, but still happy with it. Really like this band. This is 72, some early 70s. Very cool. Okay, we're back. Sorry, interruptions. Last one is a favorite. Granicus, self-titled debut from 1973. It's a reissue. Cleveland band. Ended up getting signed to RCA. Man, I don't get it. This album is fantastic, and how this band just got overlooked and nothing ever came of them is beyond me. I think this is a killer album. And actually one of the albums that got me into the 70s hard rock thing. And that's what I kind of talked about there at the beginning. I want to do a video on just basically my journey through this 70s hard rock thing. You know, as I've been finding stuff and just me discovering this stuff, you know, getting turned on to it. And I've been thinking about doing a video of it, so hopefully that'll be popping up here pretty soon. But I'm definitely getting back into that mode. Been pulling more out to listen to. So, alright, that's it. Like I say, wanted to just enter Aaron's contest, and definitely check out Metal Theologian if you haven't checked him out yet. You'll be happy you've done so after you check him out. And that's it for now. Later, BC.